show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody done heard, about Diddy, Cassie, and the whole video. At first it was all speculation until we actually seen the video that was actually not provided by the hotel, but it is the hotel surveillance footage of Diddy putting his hands on Cassie. However, it wasn't released by the hotel, but that's a whole nother story. Cassie has finally talked about it. She came out, she's finally speaking about it. She issued a message, I guess, to her fans and everybody else that's been concerned, because as y'all know, everybody has been taking shots at Diddy. The only problem I have is the people that live in glass houses, but they throwing rocks at Diddy. You can't sit here and say this and that about Diddy, but you know that somewhere in your past, you did the same thing that Diddy has done, but it's just not, accessible to the media. There's no video footage. A lot of times people just go off of word. So at the end of the day, you could say this person did X, Y, and Z, but if you don't have no proof, then it just, kind of goes and gets swept under the rug. And one of those people who actually has been very vocal about Diddy and speaking about the whole situation about him abusing Cassie and the surveillance video that came out has been Joe Budden. Now, we did a video yesterday explaining Joe Budden and the whole situation that he had with his ex Tahiri, because yesterday he has actually been exposed. Really not exposed, because if you remember back in the days, the whole Love and Hip Hop and Joe Budden and Tahiri saga controversy, then you already know what's going on. However, for the newbies and the new people and the young people of the world, they don't really know Joe Budden other than him doing podcasts or kind of being on TV, reality TV or whatever. But it was a point in time where he was going through it with not only Tahiri, but it was Sin Santana, as well as another girl by the name of Esther Baxter that he actually was dating, and they all accused him of putting his hands on them. So it's like the irony that you're sitting here, outing Diddy about him putting his hands on Cassie, but you have those same skeletons in your closet. We just don't see videos or whatever. But like I said, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Now, as of today, we're going to speak on the Cassie and Diddy situation, just to the point to where she issued a message. I always say that I feel a lot of people should be held responsible. It's been alleged and rumored that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 or somewhere around that range to not put the video out. However, they gave Cassie a copy of the video as well. So they didn't put the video out themselves, but they must have forgot that they gave Cassie the video or somebody with her team, and then they released it. You see what I'm saying? So once again, I feel the hotel should be held responsible or accountable as well, because you took a bribe. You pretty much watched this man put his hands on a woman, and then you took hush money not to put it out, right? Not to expose it. Now, some people are going to say, oh, well, it's none of their business. They just have the footage. It's not up to them to put it out. True. But then again, they watched a whole crime be committed and didn't say anything because they took hush money. I mean, that's pretty much the same correlation, right? When you watch somebody put hands on a woman and you didn't say nothing because you took money for it. But anyway, that's another story. Now, the reason why I bring that up, because a lot of people are starting to come out and out Diddy and act as if they didn't even know what was going on. They acting like they didn't know about these parties. They acting like they didn't witness Cassie. Actually, Roger Barnes, who was a former security of Diddy, he recently came out and he did a interview, and he explained the time where he witnessed Diddy put his hands on not only Cassie, but the mother of his child, who is no longer here anymore, rest in peace her soul, but Kim Porter.
I seen him with Cassie and I seen him with Kim Porter, his kid's mother.
Right, who's now sadly no longer with us. But what did you see him do?
I've seen him get physical. I've seen him get really physical, grab him up.
Now, once again, here's my thing. He did interviews previous or prior to coming out and doing the interview that he just did, where he exposed that he watched Diddy put hands on Cassie and Kim Porter. So why wasn't any of this revealed before? Right? Maybe a lot of things could have been nipped in the bud before if you would have came out and exposed what you're saying now. Then when people called him out on why is he coming out now and saying that he's telling people to look at the lawsuit, he did try to do something, he intervened before. But once again, clearly you didn't do enough, right? Because if you did, this would have been came out a long time ago. And once again, maybe something would have been prevented a long time ago. Maybe this information would have got out there a long time ago. So my thing is, why come out now and say something when it's popular to go against somebody that everybody's going against, right? Where's your integrity? But anyway, that's another story. Let's get into what Cassie had to say in reference to everything that's going on right now. Before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Now, Cassie would take to her Instagram account, so I guess address her fans, her supporters, and everybody that has something to say in regards to her, and her well-being, because she didn't say nothing, so I guess she just wanted to address them and, show her appreciation. However, the message would say, quote, "Thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believe in victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie." Now, with everything, there's the yin and the yang. You got people that, does feel sorry for Cassie. Then you got some people that feel that she also played a role in it, not when it comes to her being abused, but to the other endeavors that was named in the lawsuit. You can't please everyone. Like I said, everyone's going to have their opinion on certain things, and that's just that. Now, I never heard of Cassie coming out, saying that she was abused. It was a lot of stuff that was, I guess, snuffed and thrown under the rug, or maybe she couldn't speak for whatever reason. But I don't remember a time when she actually came out and told people what was going on. However, for the people behind the scenes, I know there's people that witnessed a lot of stuff that never said anything. To this day, you have people that seen stuff go on with Diddy, Cassie, maybe Kim Porter, and others that never spoke or said anything to anybody, that haven't said a word. And I think those people should be held accountable as well. I will always say this. For the same people that sit there and point fingers at R. Kelly, but doesn't say anything to the people around that seen him with these young girls or knew anything about it, I think that's a problem. Because if you don't speak up when it's time to, or when you could prevent something, other things may continue to happen. Other people may continue to be victims, right? Let me tell y'all, I could only imagine what J-Lo knows, right? What she went through. There's a reason, because for y'all that don't know, Jennifer Lopez, she dated Diddy for a little period of time. And for some reason, her mother just doesn't like Diddy. I'm telling you, it's something her mother knows. It's something Jennifer Lopez knows. It's something they've been through. But for some reason, her mother despises of Diddy. She don't like him. She made it clear on numerous occasions. I think it was a time when she was on Wendy Williams and they spoke on Diddy and the mother was in the audience and she came out and she just don't like Diddy. And like I said, for whatever reason, maybe we may never know, but I'm sure that Jennifer Lopez also has stories. Kim Porter had a bunch of stories. And this is what Kimora Lee was trying to say at a time where nobody believed her. The same thing with Gene Deal, right? This is why when Cassie said when somebody speaks out, believe them, because for some reason nobody cares until it's mainstream news. All of this stuff that came out of about Diddy has been spoken about already in the past. His parties, people been talking about his parties, right? It's been a thing about Diddy parties being crazy, but for some reason nobody wanted to come out and say anything. They just act like they, timid around it. And now that everything is coming out, now everybody has something to say. Now it's popular to say or speak against Diddy. Now everybody wants to do it when they could have been did it a long time ago. They knew what was going on. So, like I said, man, let's see what comes out of this. But this is Cassie. This is what she had to say. A lot of people was waiting on her to say something in regards to the Diddy situation. And I guess this is what she had to say. So y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.